Okay, hi everybody. I am here with a friend of mine who is also my massage therapist. His name is Saranto Stark. And he gives the most incredible Thai massage I've ever had in my life, and I just wanted to share that information with you. But the reason we're here is because he's doing some really fascinating work in healing his own injuries with his own hands with some very interesting techniques, and I wanted him to share them with you today. But first, I wanted him to tell you a little bit about his upbringing and his background, because I think that really has a lot to do with where he's gotten or how he's gotten to this point with the techniques that he's using as well. So thank you so much, Saranto, for being here today. So yeah, I thought maybe you could start off by telling everybody a little bit about, your upbringing and some of the ways that you used or how you healed back then in your homeland.
Okay, well, I grew up in a small village in Java. My parents are farmers, sharecroppers. So I used to work in the field with them day in, day out, whenever I wasn't in school. Instead of going to the hospital to get some medication, using Western medication, in the village, people basically use the human resources that are available. So I used to be able to help my parents feel better when they are tired, they don't feel well. They would ask me or my brothers and my sisters to basically be the healers. So to start with, from the time we were little, when I was first grade, my introduction to massage was for me to basically walk on my parents' back. We would do that for our friends, our peers, for our parents. And then also, since although we have hospitals not far from our village, Western medicine was not prevalent, was not that common, only for special real serious conditions that people would go to the hospital. So I think that's why my passion for massage and body work here is pretty much rooted from my childhood. And also because we worked hard, we as farmers we had to carry a lot of heavy things on our head, because we did not have any mules, we did not have horses to carry these heavy loads. Mm-hmm. We carried everything, just about everything on our head. We carried our crops, rice, cassava, coconuts, corn, potatoes, sweet potatoes, anything. So from the time I was little, a child, I was basically a child carrying adult loads. So I never realized that that would have had an effect on me as I get older. At one point in 1995, 97, my wife had a knee replacement. For some reason I was inspired to get my hands on massage. So I went to the Connecticut Center for Massage Therapy. That was in the year 2000 I graduated, and I got my national certification for massage therapy in 2001. So I've been doing massage since then. At that point, I started really applying what I learned from the healers in the village, and also what I learned from the school here in Connecticut to help my wife. So instead of getting a physical therapy from a physical therapist, in fact the orthopedic surgeon allowed her to get the help of a chiropractor who was my teacher from the massage school, for him to work on her But it ended up basically that this chiropractor and teacher and friend basically showing me how to work on the on my right knee there. So literally I was doing the physical therapy for her knee replacement. In 2007 I had the opportunity to work with a Thai massage master in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So that was very good.
Mm-hmm.
I also developed an interest in yoga. So about 10 years ago, I started to do yoga. I learned yoga myself. So I've been basically self-taught in the beginning. For about 5 years, I did it almost literally every morning before going to work. And I'm fortunate to have been able to do these things in massage and yoga and different modalities of bodyworks. That when I have problem with my neck about 5 years ago, in 2005, when the doctor found that I had bilateral herniated disc, C5, C6 on my cervical spine. At that point I was really in pain, in a lot of pain, radiating from my neck all the way to my shoulder, arm, and to my tip of my fingers. It's numb and tingling. And by the time I went to the doctor, I hardly had any power on my left arm.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor suggested or recommended that, well, I would have to have surgery. And then I wasn't ready, so he let me let me get a physical therapy to see if it helped. It ended up that the physical therapist gave up on me, couldn't help with it, so she sent me back to the orthopedic doctor, who again basically telling me the same thing: you have to have a surgery. So I wasn't ready, and I was shocked that I would have to have a neck surgery. So I bargained by basically trying to improve it myself. So basically from that time, when the doctor said you have to have surgery, you can try more therapy if you want, but if it doesn't work, you have to have a surgery. So from that point on, I decided to basically work on it, using my knowledge of massage and other bodywork modalities. So for about 3 months, I basically continued doing yoga, and then before and after yoga classes, that's when I worked on my neck. And of course, in between, I would also do these exercises to improve my neck at home whenever I feel inspired to do it. And then, so 3 months later, I went back to the doctor, and the good news was that apparently I healed my neck.
Which is remarkable. You did it with your hands, with your own
Yes,
hands.
yes. My hands and whatever tools, toys around me that I could.
Right, this was something that the doctor said the only way to fix it would be surgery.
Right.
But you avoided surgery.
And then last year in 2010, in the spring, I had a problem in my shoulder, painful very painful. I could not lift even a gallon of water with my right arm. So went to the doctor. X-rays were taken. Certainly there was a problem with my rotator cuff muscles. But they were not sure what it was exactly. So to make sure, they did an MRI, and they found out that I had a full thickness tear of the one of the rotator cuff muscles tendons, the supraspinatus tendon, which makes your hand lift up and rotate. Again, the doctor told me that the only fix for it is through surgery. Again, at this point, I was stubborn, I guess, determined that I wasn't ready. So I again decided to see if I can do without surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I've been lucky. I don't have any pain. I don't know what the tear has become at this point. Could be worse or could look worse, but I don't have any pain, so that was my object. And also I function 100%. I did shovel my snow manually. So the last the snowstorm, when we got 2 feet of snow, I did it myself with no help.
Well, that suggests that you've probably healed, right?
Here I am.
Yeah. This is really remarkable that you've been able to heal 2 pretty significant injuries on your own. This is great.
So I would like to, at some point, maybe to show people who might be able to use the exercises, the activities that I use to improve my neck and my shoulder.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I still continue doing practicing my massage and Thai massage.
Mm-hmm. Would you be willing to now show everybody some of your techniques and tools that you're using, some of your exercises you're doing that helped you to heal your neck and your shoulder?
Sure, it's they are not necessarily my own. I certainly have taken these. I learned from different sources, from different teachers, different trainers or whatever. Some of them are just an extension of what I learned, what I saw, and it's with my instinct. I just developed, extended into my practice, basically.
Right. Great. Okay. Well, let's go and take a look at some of those.